Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we are going to talk about one of the most popular drills made famous by Tiger Woods and Butch Harmon. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Tiger Woods transformed his swing into the one that gave him the longest stretch of dominant golf the world has ever seen. Today we're going to talk about this stop drill and how it can help you play your best no matter what you're trying to implement in your backswing. So no matter what you're working on, whether you're trying to develop a takeaway feeling that is correcting path issues, or you're working on what I'm working on, which is trying to compact your golf swing, this drill is huge in making these improvements and making them actually pretty fast, relatively speaking. Now, Tiger Woods is famous for doing this for hundreds of hours, thousands of balls a day. Most of us don't have time to do that, and most of us don't have the talent that Tiger Woods does, but we can use this drill to really iron out and create long-lasting changes in our backswing. So for me, my issue is I get a little bit too long in my backswing. My trail arm, my right arm tends to fold a little bit too much. And I actually have a nice little brace that I put in here where I'm practicing to help kind of tighten up that backswing. This stop drill is the one I've used as much as any to help work on tightening up my backswing. As my backswing gets a little bit too long, as soon as this arm starts to fold, I'll get beyond parallel with even a 7-iron in my hand. So I'm going to show you how I use this stop drill to really feel this backswing position so I can create my most efficient and powerful downswing. So set up like you would always set up to the golf ball. Nothing has to change there. And whatever your feeling is, whether you're trying to feel a little more outside, a little bit more inside, or you're just wanting to check on club and face position, whatever your backswing feel is, do that very deliberately as you wind up into your backswing. So for me, this is kind of my ideal position with a 7-iron. I know this based on all the video and the TrackMan data that I've reached over the last few years. I know this is my spot. So this is going to be the spot that I keep going to. Be deliberate in your takeaway, get there, and then we're going to hold it for about 1 to 2 seconds, and then we're going to really start working on the downswing mechanism that pays off this backswing. So here we go. Standard setup. I'm going to be nice and deliberate with my backswing, like so. Got my position, I feel it, now I strike it. Not a bad shot. And you'll see 169 carry is within 5 or 10 yards of my normal carry distance with this. But club path minus 1.1, not too bad. And this is something that you can reference with path and with your face angle to really perfect what you're doing. But hopefully what you were able to see there is that I was very deliberate getting to where I wanted to go. I got into my position. I really let my mind and body work together to feel where I'm at here. And if you're really trying to work on your transition and your downswing, you can even put in some moves where you're feeling the shaft, maybe lay down to get more inside. Maybe you can feel, if you're an inside player, that you're working on getting your arms a little bit more outside in that transition a little bit and feel a little bit of that transition move. You probably have seen some players on tour now with backswings that get even slower and slower. Hideki Matsuyama, Sungjae Im is probably the perfect example of a player who's really deliberate in their backswing and almost entirely completing a stop at the top of their backswing. Now, players like Sungjae Im and Hideki Matsuyama have employed drills like this in their practice, and the drills were so successful in creating efficiency and the desired ball flight that they wanted that it ultimately just became the swing that they use. Thanks for tuning in today, everybody. I hope you can put this drill to work and help you work on your backswing technique and ultimately create the most efficient move that you've ever had in your playing days. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you next week.